For me, the expression spring cleaning has far more to do with fresh starts, new beginnings than it does with cleaning, which I'll readily admit is not my forte. I'm far more interested in decluttering my mind than my cupboards. A time to take stock of what's working well and what's not. Check in on what's most important to me and where I want to focus my energy and time in the coming months. Making better decisions is an integral part. So my nudge for you today is a conversation about 5 ways to make that easier. Number 1, how clear are you on how you'd like your life to be? I bang on a lot about this, but with really good reason. Because if you don't have a clear picture on what is important to you, and more importantly, why you're spending your time as you are, and how you'd like your life to be, then how is it possible to make any decisions, let alone better ones? Reminds me of that old story about Little Red Riding Hood walking through the forest. When she comes to a fork in the road, the wolf is sitting there waiting for her. And when he sees her hesitating which road to take, he asks her, "Where are you going?" "I don't know," she says. "Then it really doesn't matter which road you take then," he replies. Number 2, how do you define what is important to you? Well, a good place to start is to notice how you're already living and responding to people and things in your life, often on autopilot. What tends to rile you up or trigger you, and what's happening when you feel more at ease and relaxed? I've referred to this before as your blueprint or internal software that's running your show. Far easier to change your own blueprint over which you have total control than it is to change external circumstances or people over which you tend to have a little or none. 3, what are your non-negotiable values? There's a lot of discussion in the personal development world about knowing your values, but how well do you really know yours? And I'm not talking about one-word values like trust, honesty, integrity, but delving deeper behind what those words specifically mean for you in practice, how they play out in your life and impact your decisions and relationships with others. Number 4, where do you rank yourself on your to-do list? If you're not putting yourself first, and yes, you heard that right, then things can quickly unravel in times of indecision for 2 key reasons. 1, you're far more likely to make decisions based on others' needs and agendas and not your own, which can lead to resentments building up over time. And 2, if you aren't taking care of your own physical or mental well-being to begin with, the resulting stress can make for poor decision making. Being a masterful gatekeeper over your thoughts and emotions is an absolute must for making better decisions. Number 5, do you have a morning routine? This is an absolute game changer for me and my clients for improving all aspects of your well-being and how you approach difficult decisions. Because if you jump on your email first thing or are glued to your mobile phone, the chances are you are not giving yourself the best start to your day. Taking a quiet hour for yourself to exercise, journal, read or listen to something that inspires you, and time to think through your important tasks for your day goes a long way towards ensuring you take decisions based on your priorities and not others' demands. If you found this conversation helpful, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel and connect with me on the links below for more nudges. In the meantime, all the best with your decision making.